Good day and welcome to episode 8 of Evil Empire. I'm Icon and we're back with our little prison colony here, producing tons of steel for progress, and guns, and more walls and progress. So I installed the locks mod between this and the last episode, and I checked out what it does, and I'm going to include it into the series. So the locks mod gives you the opportunity to lock doors and give them owners. So what I did here was I set up you can also add pet doors, so they're I'm not even sure what that does, but if you're locking a door, you can't get through it anymore. You can apply it in a way that I guess the owners can still go through it while the prisoners can't, because it works. After I installed it like that, everything worked fine. The thing here is now, due to that, I can also stop holding this door open, because it's now an unlocked door and all people can use it. This is a way of giving my prisoners the ability back to open doors, and that's why I need this mod. Because when I built the prison colony down here, I could leave the door open forever, but if you leave the door open, you get the same temperature in your sleeping room, which is having like the outside temperature, and basically one heat wave or cold snap would kill my prisoners, or I would have to lock them up inside again. And with the locks mod, I can just let them roam free, and I like that idea. So let's enough of that. Let's get going. I am really happy with that. So I'm going to let them boys mine a little bit more, because I don't care at all if they're able to fill that dungeon here completely with steel. That's totally fine with me. There we go. My little prison miners. And I'm really happy with how this series has developed so far. Now the next steps are getting some more personnel into the colony, but Recoil is already on it. We used the wonderful recruitment spell, and now we should be able to recruit him as soon as somebody's finding time to do so. So that's a good thing, because that means I have one pair of hands more available in the colony, because the others, they are just unworthy. Can't put it into other words. They are just unworthy. Alright. And meanwhile, we trained Sam enough to ride him. That's progress. So Brit is really making some really nice progress. That's quite awesome for us. I really like this colony a lot now. So, you know, there's one thing I realize now. First of all, I want some more beds in here. And the other thing, I'm going to give those poor guys some lamps here and there. Mainly to keep the infestations away, but also to make my overseers a little bit less unhappy when they're working in there. So Anya, can you please clean up the vomit around your meditation spot? That's just gross. I'm going to connect the hydroponics with the prison colony. So this way I'm going to be able to send my prisoners later into the hydroponics and do the work in there. That's going to be quite a handy thing. And of course, today I want to plan out my prison colony a little bit more. So Recoil will be the kind of the warden of this place. I hope he's compatible with that job. It's something I didn't check out before I made that decision. Nope. Not in the official way, but because jailering includes all the management of the prisoners, so no, we can't use recoil for that job. Alright, so that idea turns out to be not. Okay, well then, I mean, we can just bring the beds over there and have this or a little prison barracks in the beginning of it. They can mine to expand it. I don't like the idea. So that's it. It's going to be the barracks. So I think I'm going to cancel the building jobs here and return them over there, because it's way better to have that here. But that does mean that recoil is now in need of a new room once he's recruited. Can sleep for now over there, but I'd say you get a nice little room and encampment here. That's how we're going to do it. So no wildlife inside. Alright. Brit is spending a lot of time with training our new Cinderlisk pad. Quite happy about this one. Alright. So once the new beds are done, I'm going to bring some power over there. And then we're going to move the prisoners finally. But I want everything to be set up just fine before I bring the prisoners, you know. I think I'm going to install some turrets as well, because that's just what I want to have in my prison. So there we go. Installing some power conduits in the outside walls is something I really grew fond of, because it brings so many opportunities to install turrets wherever I want to. A flash storm right next to my base. It's a little bit frightening, but only a little bit. So, okay, I thought these are the wrong. I want more subsurface conduits here. There we go. And, well, I guess I'm going to need more subsurface conduits over there, but that's just okay. That's just fine. Helpers for the Exodus Empire. So, we're going... Could lend one colonist for 23 days in return of components. Well... So, I think none of the members of the council would be agreeing on that, because that's just inefficient. We're only 3, and giving away so much power, no, I don't think they would do that. Alright, so Word of Trust is recharged now, and Brit is going for a good old-fashioned tantrum. Well, luckily I'm getting the smithing technology researched soon. Oh, and I wanted to check out the beauty rating. So, this whole stuff here is having a -1 beauty rating. Pretty much everything in the outside world. Standard -1. I mean, at least the mechanoid intrusion is not extra ugly. They could have coded it like that, but no. It's just the standards. But you can't remove any of these floors here, even though they might look like normal steel tiles, but they're not. They're no steel tiles, and so why is Brit not getting those nutrient paste meals done? Why is she tantruming that long? Wow, that's one of the longest tantrums I've seen ever. Okay, so handling. Ah, yeah, of course you can't take any resources from that animal because it's sleeping. But I'm going to assign that by hand during the next best opportunity. Because my poor prisoners, they need food. We need to milk the slurrypedes to give our prisoners a proper food. I like that. This is such a wonderful cycle. There we go. And now haul them. Breakfast, boys. Alright, so where's the other one? There we go. Gathering the resources from Agnes. Wonderful. I'm super happy about that Cinderlisk. It's not only a pretty powerful animal, it's also super fitting for a bunch of crazy women like these to have it as a pet. They really have some wonderful animals here. Quite fitting animals, at least. Alright, there we go. Let's haul some stuff back home. And, well, the prisoners are prisoning around. So. But there's too many things to be finished before I'm to let them over there now. We're still having so many open points. The coalition of Trogo. They're attacking immediately. Oh, they're bringing their own slurrypede. Wise people. Slurrypedes are very effective combat animals. We've learned that. Alright, are the slurrypedes drafted? Is the Cinderlisk also drafted? Well, right now the Cinderlisk sadly can only go into a defensive combat, but well, right, looks like they're trying to wait a sec. So when these doors are unlocked, even raiders can use them. Fascinating. That's really cool because that opens up completely new ways of securing that base. But it also means that I have to change these doors and give them proper owners. So give me a sec to configure that. So I didn't expect that to work like that, but somehow it does make sense. I really like the mod for the amount of complexity it adds into my door management. In some way it seems finicky at first, but it's so interesting to have that option. So just covering that up before I forget it later, you know. Alright, we got that. So now back to that situation. We should definitely let out the animals. That's the first thing I want to do here, because that would be pretty nasty if we don't let out the animals. And then Brit, I need you engaging on these people. Anya, I need you walking away on that. You're a sitting duck there. But that's a old woman fighting there. Alright, first person's down. Snake is saying hi to Agnes. Alright, so I'm putting Anya here. If the range is, well, there we go. So, there we go. So let's see. Snake was getting webbed. Awesome. Alright, Anya, how are you? Dying in 18 hours. Could have been worse. Snake. Very neurotic psychopath. Pretty talented. Awesome. Welcome. Going to set this thing for prisoners already. So we're going to lock this door right away. And so Brit will be capturing Snake. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's so good. We're getting more and more human resources in our colony. And this guy, we're going to recruit him in no time. Freeman, please tend to your mate. And you tend to Snake. We're going to get him to work and recruit. Wow, 70 resistance. Let's see how well this will work. Alright, Anya is done with that. So, try to arrest. So, even though it's set to recruit, alright, now I can bring it to chatting, or was that option open before too? I just didn't realize it. No, here I only can watch over him, so seems like this is a little bit bugged. Alright, so I was wondering why Recoil wasn't recruited yet. That didn't make sense to me, but now it does. So recruit failed. Okay. Okay, Snake is asleep. Then we're going to put Snake, of course, to pure recruiting as well. Okay, wonderful. So the doors need to be flicked as like switches to have the new settings. But well, I hope these configurations are right. Okay. There we go. And do we have a proper amount of meals? Yes, we do. Alright, so is the human butchering job on a proper range, actually? Yes, it is. Awesome. Okay, good. So I need the food storage larger. I just need that larger. I really like my slurripedes. They're such useful animals. It's amazing how useful they are. Oh boy, we're taking such tiny steps with the research here. I hope I'm going to be able to hosting a friend. So well, nah, not interested. I think I had other ideas in my mind the last episode, but now that I have so many human resources to handle, I don't want any extra guests, thanks. Alright. So once Snake can move again, I'm going to break his resistance with that wonderful spell there. I'm so happy that Anya got this spell. It's so fitting to her role as well. I love it. So, well, she's not getting it done yet, sadly. Sadly. So, who's my miner right now? Well, everybody and nobody, pretty much. Well, that sucks. Oh boy. So, Tantrum, then Cloud Watching. So yeah, as soon as we have recruited more people on this place, things are going to get a lot easier, but for the time being now, oh well, there's just one constructor and so many things to construct. It's just a long story short. And sadly, that does slow me down here in this area too. I mean, sure, I could micromanage Freeman more, but it's not like she's doing anything wrong here. Everything she does is the right job. So, new spacecraft chunks. That's really neat. But we're going to get there, no problem. A few more days of work and then we're going to be just fine. And then I'm having to think about how many people I'm going to house here at one time, and how many are marked for the harvest. I mean, if I don't take care of their numbers, they will at some point get too many. Long story short. But luckily the colony will make good use out of them, so... Alpha 1 always has some place for their prisoners. We have a lot of steel in our ownership now. That's really cool. So, well, I could let them folks cook. That's also something. And craft. So stone cutting would be a thing. And drug production in the long run. Well, let them mine one more time. But this this one we're going to mine out a little bit differently here. So there we go. Just waiting for Anya to finally get Recoil recruited. I think it's going to be the first bigger step. And I'm waiting for Snake to be able to move again, because then I'm able to start using my spell on him. Until then, Freeman keeps constructing those extremely nasty underground conduits, and there we go. Recoil is now one of us. Welcome, my friend. So let's assign his jobs accordingly. So what's the deal with you? He's a pretty good crafter, so let's emphasize that right away. I'm going to put Anya away from the crafting job, and so do I do with Freeman. I'm going to put Recoil on cleaning duty apart from that, and on a top-notch mining duty as well. Alright, that's that. Perfect. So Recoil is also quite good at fighting. That's really, really neat too. So, gosh. But we're not having any good weapons. Well. Party. Brit is throwing a party. I see. So, I don't have any room finished for Recoil yet, so gotta put down the sleeping spot for him here. Sorry for that. So that means we're going to need new ownerships on all these locks. Wow, that's annoying. So I gotta do that for every single new colonist on the squad now. Well, I don't know if anybody knows more about this mod and finds out that I'm doing things more difficult than I would have to, please be my guest and enlighten me. But I'm very much afraid that I'm doing everything quite correctly so far. So how about finishing the room of Recoil first? How about that, Freeman? Why are we building wooden beds, for Christ's sake? Good lord. Oh boy. Almost did a big mistake here. No. Wood is way too valuable. Put that log down. Put those logs down. Jeez. These beds here are made out of steel. That's how we build our beds here. There we go. So that's at least some room for Recoil to live in. There we go. And at some point Brit could be able to to research a bit, or Anya. Let's see. Why are we still feeding them? And Anya got a daze. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. That's really sad. So let's cargo pods. What's in the cargo pods? Fine grill. That's good for the party. So we're let's see, at some point they even start eating corpses. Caught off fresh. Well, what was Brit's doing? Well. I didn't finish to chop up them boys in time. That's a little bit sad. Oh, recoil is able to do that too. Need material. So why doesn't it accept that? Let's check out. Is that the problem? No. Oh, now I see the problem. He's not allowed to go in there. You see, that's why this no. Oh, they turned into mud now. That's why. Okay, whatever. I don't mind. Let's cremate them away. You see, Recoil, you're now on the better side of the fence. I hope you're grateful, at least. I hope you're grateful, at least. So, Brit, at the end of the day, doesn't find any time for research due to her extensive handling jobs. Oh, huh. And then she sits down to research some. Awesome. Okay. Oh, we struck tin. Okay. I really like what's happening here. We're making such nice progress. So I was thinking about this place here. It connects to my defenses here. So we're going to mine out a really nice and large corridor all the way up here to create a flank to our enemies. That's the basic idea behind that. And maybe we'll find something nice in the mountain along the way. We're definitely picking up stupendous amounts of steel by doing this. And I can appreciate that. Come on, Brit. Trying to research smithing since I don't know how many episodes. I mean, okay, I admit it. I'm not really forcing the work properly. I'm just letting things drift. But wow, the research is really not getting done. So Snake is now able to walk. Awesome. And Brit and Anya is out of her daze. That means the word of trust is ready. Nice. All right. Let's let her get up and have a nice morning routine. Consume some fine grill. And then, oh, she's meditating a bit to get the psi focus up and running necessary. All right, so there's also a bulk goods trader available. So Sorry, Anya. No time. No time for that. So, radyaks. You can harvest uranium from these. They are really awesome animals, but not today. Let's check out things that I really could use. First off, let's sell off that stupid stuff. Hot sauce. Yeah. Sonic Infestation Repeller, a large ultra-tech device capable of emitting a sonic pulse every hour, repelling any insectoid movement underneath. Whilst it significantly removes the infestation risk, it enrages the insectoid empress and can lead to more powerful insectoid herds arriving at the colony. Awesome. So you move the insectoid attacks from away from the interior of your base and onto the edges of your colony. And I want that jump pack. It must be recharged after several uses. With what? Guess chem fuel. Yeah, chem fuel. Don't have any chem fuel yet. Don't have the ability to produce that either. But I want that jump pack. Everybody wants jump packs these days. Hey guys, I've got some leftover human resources. How about that? Thought so. Considering buying medicine if they had any. They don't have medicine. It's sad. It's truly sad. All right. Let's be the happy owners of a jetpack. Or jump pack, whatever. I'm quite happy to have this piece of tech now. Alright, so Freeman does the really nasty work now. And Snake has gone berserk because he's starving. Great. Moderate malnutrition. Are you guys kidding me? Well, turns out I have to bring up other people for the wardening job. And let's greet Snake properly. So, hey Snake. I've heard you are unhappy. You know what? Meet Sam. Come on, Snake. Oh, come on. Now you... Let's keep it open. There we go. So, looks like I'm not going to word of trust that guy. Alrighty. Left lung destroyed. Well, we're going to fetch you a new one. Don't worry. Don't worry about your lung. We're going to replace that in time. So, let's have some stockpiles on here for disgusting nutrient paste meals as well. Alright. First off, let's tent that poor guy. And then feed him, for Christ's sake. We still need him. He's one of those people we want to keep. He's not even a transhumanist, so he's not going to be happy with a replacement lung. Or, well, it's going to be a natural replacement lung, so... Well, we're going to see who's who of my fine people gets the honors. I think I'm going to install some prison hospital too, some place where we can extract the fine wares. Some room which increases the success chances of operations too. And Freeman is having a tantrum. Wow, so much anger in this colony. It's such an angry colony. Anyways, friends, it's time to say goodbye. I'm sad. But, well, we're making nice progress here. I'm having insane amounts of steel available. Sadly, the research doesn't come along in the speed that I would like to see, but, well, that's not the worst thing. We're only having so many people, and at least the prisoners are under control. yeah, so if you want to support this video, leave a like. If you want to help me out with my content, leave a subscription on the channel if you haven't done so already. Subscriptions help me grow, and growth helps me doing more content for you, so everybody gets something. And if you want to stay updated, just turn on the notifications. Anyways, friends, I wish you a wonderful time until we see each other again. And yeah, let's hope I'm just hoping you guys are zapping into the evil empire one more time. And let's put that butcher table over there. Goodbye.